can virtually guarantee you that at least one of these three things is blocking you from accelerating your success and creating the kind of results that you want in any and every area of your life. And I'm going to share with you these three potential blocks that you might be experiencing right now, help you understand why they're vital to understand and then to take action on and change, and give you some thoughts on how you can start to get control of these areas of your life so that you can get rid of these blocks and move forward faster. So let's dive into number one. Number one is a lack of vision. Lack of vision. Now that sounds super simple, but here's the deal. The vast majority of the most successful high achievers in any area, any industry, they have a big vision. They have a compelling and exciting vision. They have big dreams for what's possible. Now the question you've got to ask yourself is, what are my dreams? How big are my goals? How much do I want to accomplish and achieve? How much do I want to succeed in this life? And what does success even mean for you? You know, we can easily say to ourselves, I want to achieve and succeed at these high levels, but then we don't actually know what that means. And so very early on in your journey of creating the success that you want, you got to have a vision that excites you. And this vision has to be big. And you have to be able to look at this vision as something in your future that's bigger, brighter, and better than anything you've ever experienced at this point in your life. I was talking with a friend recently, and he said he knows someone that they made a decision to sell their business, and they're stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past and they can't move forward. And he was asking me if I have any thoughts for what he can do to talk with this friend to get them to move forward. And I said, look, the best thing you can do is help them to create an exciting and compelling vision of their future. You have to help them to see that the future is going to be better than the past. And this particular person was stuck in the past because they thought that their best times were behind them. They thought that all of their success was behind them. They thought all of their energy and the thriving that they were experiencing in life was behind them. They thought their best days were behind them. And my friend, if you want to achieve better results, and in fact, if you're just feeling stuck right now, if you're feeling like you're not making the progress you want to make, you need a vision. You need a big, bright, exciting vision, a vision that when you think about it, that when you imagine it, when you see yourself there, you feel successful. You feel like you're just unstoppable. You feel like anything and everything is possible. You feel free. You feel excited. You feel that you're living your destiny. And so you've got to think about this vision. There are all kinds of ways to do it, but I want to inform you that if you don't have a big, bright, exciting vision of your future, a dream for what's possible, for what your life's going to look like, for what the work you're going to do is going to look like, if you don't have that, then you're going to stay stuck. Because by the way, what happens when you have this big and exciting vision of your future? You build the sustainable energy to move forward. You put in the effort, you do what it takes to create it because it feels so good in the future. You look at your future and you feel so excited and fired up that you want to bring that to reality. You want to turn that imagination that you have of what the future could be into reality. You want to take this thing that you see only in your head and you want to make it your actual reality in your life. You'll put in the effort because, by the way, to achieve big things requires big effort. There's no getting away from hard work. There's no getting away from the grind that it takes to create big, meaningful results in any and every area of life. And so if you've got this big enough vision, a vision that you're just fired up about, then you'll put in the work, you'll put in the effort, and you will make it happen. You'll keep going even through the tough times and the challenges and the struggles, and that's what it takes. So if you're going through challenge and struggle and tough times right now and you just feel stuck and you don't see the path forward, you got to do the work. You got to put pen to paper to move forward towards a compelling vision. That's what you need. If you need to get unstuck, if you need to stop living in the past, then you need an exciting vision for your future, which brings me to point number 2. The second possible reason that you're stuck and you're blocked from greater growth is a lack of confidence. Now, you might be saying, JJ, that also sounds really simple. And yeah, I lack confidence. Most people do. Even the highest achievers of all time, even the greatest athletes are constantly trying to figure out, how can I develop my confidence even further? How can I have even more certainty that I can create the kinds of results in my life that I truly want to create? That's what confidence is. Confidence is a belief that you can create the results that you want to create in any given moment, in any given day, in any given period of time. You can create the result. That's what confidence is. But you, my friend, if you're watching this video and you're nodding along and you're like, yep, that's me, I'm lacking confidence, then the truth is you probably haven't put enough time and effort into understanding confidence, first of all. And second of all, you haven't put in the work to develop your confidence. Listen, there's so many people that believe confidence is something you're born with and you just have because you look good or feel good, or you're born into the right family or born into the right state or city or whatever. But that's not the truth. The truth is confidence can be developed. It's a skill that can be worked on. And so if you're not where you want to be today with your confidence, then let me let you in on a little secret to success with confidence. You can choose to be confident. I know that sounds like crazy. It feels like only big things have to happen, or big things have to happen before you can feel confident. But what I'd invite you to consider is that, what if you had confidence in advance of seeing results in your life? As an example, like, what if you wanted to lift heavier weight, or you wanted to be physically fit and vibrant and feel energized and alive, and you wanted to have great relationships, any of these things, if you wanted to do better in any of those areas of your life, what if instead of waiting to be there, you just decided that you were going to be confident? You just decided that you have certainty, that you can create those results, that you can get stronger and better and have more endurance and greater energy and greater vibrancy, greater health and strength, better relationships, better communication skills, a better career. If you just chose to believe that you could have confidence without first seeing the competence, what would shift for you? Now, you might not go from being where you are today to an elite performer just by choosing confidence. But I can tell you is if you're not choosing confidence today, if you are not intentionally, consciously saying, I want more confidence, I want to believe that I have more confidence, I want to condition confidence in my mind and body and spirit, if you're not doing that, then you're holding yourself back. That is a block from moving forward faster. I had someone message me recently and say, JJ, I read your book, which, by the way, is Attract Your Potential. I talk about all these kinds of things. Link in my description of this video below, but would love for you to go buy it. Attract Your Potential, become the best version of yourself and achieve your biggest goals faster. I wrote it for the people like you who just want to thrive in life. You want to become the best version of you. And someone read my book, and he just said, JJ, I loved the book. I really enjoyed it. I got a lot from it. And I asked, what specifically did you take from it? And he said, I loved a lot of it, but one thing that really struck me, the most meaningful thing for me, was the fact that you talked about confidence and competence as two separate things. Now, they certainly can be tied together, but if you think you have to have complete, total competence, you have to be an elite performer before you can have elite confidence, then you're holding yourself back. What he realized by reading my book is this truth, that he doesn't have to pair those two together all the time. Yes, he knows he's competent. Yes, he knows he has the skills, but he was lacking confidence. And my friend, if I can suggest anything to you, let your confidence lead your competence. Meaning, don't have it the other way around. So many people want their competence to lead their confidence. They say, until I prove it to myself that I can do it, until I prove that I've got the skill, I'm not going to be fully confident. But what if you flip that on its head and you said, I'm going to be totally confident before I prove it to myself? Because what you'll realize is you will prove it to yourself faster. You will create better and bigger results faster by flipping that switch and saying, I'm going to have confidence before I see the competence. That's like what Muhammad Ali did. He said he was the greatest. He told people over and over and over again, I am the greatest, before anyone ever saw him as the greatest. He saw himself that way first. Now, there's a borderline here. There's a zone of, am I creeping into arrogance, or am I creeping into delusion, which I also talk about in my book? But what I'd invite you to consider is you're probably so far from arrogance and delusion that you could probably start moving in that direction. Most people are so unconfident that they're too far from arrogance and delusion to really creep into it. And what I mean by that is go after greater confidence, believe in yourself more, and you're probably still not even close to arrogance. And you're probably still not close to being delusional about what you're capable of, because so many people don't have enough confidence to even be on that border, to even be towing that line. And so what I want to invite you to consider is that your confidence, your lack of confidence, is holding you back from breaking through into greater levels of success. And if I can invite you to do one thing, it's this: choose greater confidence. And the second thing I'd invite you to do is go and grab my book, Attract Your Potential, so that you can start learning how you can take charge of your life, command your mind and your emotions, and get greater confidence so that you can accelerate your success. And the third and final thing is a lack of the thing that might be blocking you from greater success, greater growth in your life. Lack of energy, which you can probably tell I totally have. Lack of energy. Just kidding. I truly believe energy is a game changer. And I truly believe that if you start to put more weight, more intentionality behind developing your energy, behind strengthening and increasing your energy, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, everything will change for you. You will start to realize a new level of vibrancy and aliveness and this sense that anything is possible. And when you're in this passionate, high energy state, you can see a greater vision. You can have more confidence. So in fact, this third thing that you might be lacking energy might be the first thing. And by the way, they're also intertwined. It's crazy to even try to think which one comes first. It's chicken or egg. They all work together. A vision gives you energy, as I talked about earlier. Energy gives you confidence. Confidence can energize you. And when you're in a high energy, confident state, you can start to create and visualize a bigger, brighter, better future. And if you are feeling fired up by this video, my friend, I just want to tell you that I believe in you. I want to tell you that I know your dreams are possible. I want to tell you that I know you can accomplish and do more in this world, not just for yourself, but for the people that you can reach and serve with the God-given gifts, talents, and skills that you've been blessed with. And I know we've all been blessed with gifts and talents that we are destined to use, that we are called to this earth to use. And you are no different. You are part of that crowd. You are part of the crowd of people called here to make a big difference, to make a meaningful and impactful difference in the world, to serve people with your life. And I want to encourage you and inspire you to just keep going, to have a vision, to develop your confidence, to get energized and excited about your life so that you can go out into the world and do the work that you are destined to do, the work you are meant to do, to serve and to help and bless even more people. And if you're liking this video, if you're feeling fired up and jacked up about an exciting vision in your dreams, then go watch this video that's popping up right now on the screen, because I believe it'll continue to serve you and get you inspired and encouraged to develop yourself, stay motivated, and keep going after your greatest dreams and goals. And by the way, no matter what obstacles you are facing, no matter what challenge you face today, just keep going.